Gather round, island lovers. It's Demi and Jasmine with your Fire Pit Chat, your daily dose of all things Love Island. Introducing Aura Organic, revolutionizing plant-based protein powders. Experience a new era of nutrition with Aura Organics, where quality protein is sourced from plants, not whey or meat. Their innovative approach focuses on harnessing omega-3 from the algae that fish eat, eliminating the need to consume fish directly. Meet all your nutritional needs with the Earth's most powerful plants. From workout and recovery, gut health, skin and beauty, sleep and more, Aura Organics products are undeniably clean of contaminants, allergens, and pesticides. I personally love the beautiful supplements for skin, hair, and nail support. My nails have been stronger and I don't feel like I'm getting any of those yucky toxins that can be in other supplements. So go to aura.organic/firepitchat and use promo code firepitchat for 10% off at Aura Organic.
Oh my god, the Amazon delivery dude like just dropped off a package and I like have a window. I'm like sitting here, I'm like
That's
oh,
so funny.
embarrassing. Sorry. We have a huge Love Island podcast right now.
Sorry, we're like on the Apple Podcast charts in Britain.
We're actually on all of them, but very high on Britain.
Well, yeah, top 10.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so episode 36, which because of that spoiler, I thought that we would be getting that.
I thought so too. So I was like, is this episode going to be an hour and a half? Because it wasn't happening. But
yeah,
the spoiler did not yet happen. They're still building up to it.
Right. And honestly, like from the look of it, I don't know why I'm getting an echo, but you hear me fine.
Yeah, I hear you fine.
Okay, hopefully it doesn't. I don't know. Whatever. From the look of it, it's like I would understand why. Okay, by the way, there was a spoiler that we put up that an islander leaves. Should we even say that?
I don't know. I'm so scared of these reviewers. Like, they're insane.
Okay, so fuck it. I'm not even saying anything anymore. We'll focus on this episode.
If you want to know the spoiler, comment. Because, like, I don't know how our audience is. Do you want to know spoilers or not? So if you want to know the spoilers in the future, comment. We won't tell you the spoiler now, but there was a spoiler that something spoiler was going to spoil and happen. But we're not going to say it.
I'm such a spoiler girly. Like I will ruin it for myself all the time.
I mean, literally, me too. Like, I will Google the end to a book. I will Google the end to a movie in the middle of the movie. Like, I just need to make sure things end happy or I will abort mission.
Exactly. Like, I just want to know. So, like, I don't want a surprise. I just want to enjoy the movie. So if I know what's happening, like, okay, they don't die. Okay, now I can relax.
Right. No, like, but, like, you know, that's like a clear-cut sign that we are, like, super anxious people.
True. That's why I literally have to watch everything lighthearted. That's why I can only watch this as a reality show.
But the thing with, like, Love Island spoilers is, like, so much happens. And, like, the spoiler's going to happen tomorrow anyway or tonight. So it's, like, it's not a spoiler. I'm not spoiling the end of Game of Thrones for you that you dedicated, but like, 7
how
years
do
of
these
your
people
life.
get this info?
I don't know. It's so crazy. How is it not, like, an inside mole leaking the information?
It's gotta be. Like, that someone's, like,
because they know
getting
the
for
reasonings
cash
behind it, too.
Yeah, it's like they've known the episode, so...
It's not like I saw so-and-so at the airport, so they must have left. Like, it's way more in-depth than that. But, so I'm assuming we'll see it tomorrow because it's, like, building up to it.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah, so today, this episode, boys are honestly so dumb. Like, honestly. These girls have forgiven them way too easily, I think. Especially with the way that they've apologized. Like, Will, like, saying, I'm sorry for the way that you feel.
Yeah.
Pardon?
No, literally. My FaceTime did the thumbs down and I didn't even do that.
You didn't even raise your hand.
They are, like, literally apologizing the bare minimum. Sean's apology is honestly a joke. Like, he's like, I just want to kiss you and cuddle you. Like, honestly, for Sean, it's the easiest apology and he still can't even do that, right? It's so disappointing. Like, the bar for these men are on the floor. It's so embarrassing. And Will, like, okay, Will brought you a coffee and an ice cream. Like, both of them just think bringing these girls coffees are gonna just, like,
oh my gosh,
let them forgive infidelity. Like, I know they're not dating and stuff, and it was just kisses at the end of the day. I do think Will's is more what's the word? Like, he should be in trouble more.
Yeah, the thing that makes it gross is that they went in with the intention of ask for forgiveness, not permission. That's the thing that's gross. Like, you did that to know that you would have to apologize later. Like, so the fact that now you're like covering, you're backtracking, and Sean being like, you were touchy-feely with Hugo. Like, bro, you are grasping for straws. You need to get a reality check. Look at this girl who is in front of you and look at what you look like. Like, straight up, the math does not math with those two.
No, like, you are punching above and you can't forget that. Like, honestly,
Yes.
It's totally fine to be a guy and get a girl that's out of your league. I think for you, that should be like something you should shout from the rooftops. Like, I think for you, that's a compliment. When you're a guy who can get a girl that's so out of your league,
True.
like, there's something about you. That's a good thing. Like, don't be scared of that, Sean. And it's like, what he's trying to prove and to who, I don't understand. But quite literally, all he had to do was be like, I was a stupid idiot. Obviously, no one would compare to you. I can't even believe you're interested in me. Thank you so much. That's it.
It's weird.
Matilda, I swear to God, I have a girl crush on Matilda. Like, she is so hot. She doesn't have one little dimple of cellulite. And they wear those thong bathing suits. I'm like, oh my God, there's not one divot, one jiggle.
I think about that all the time. Like, and they're in sunlight on film, dude. That's like a double whammy, and they have nothing.
It is mind-blowing. Like, I swear at 8 years old I had cellulite.
I always think about this if it's different for like eating over there versus America. Like, I swear, because everything is cleaner there,
right?
And I just think like the McDonald's is healthier over there than here.
Yeah, it is. It tastes better. Yeah.
But it like the ingredient list, ours goes like this and theirs is this.
Yeah.
So it's like, why? Mm-hmm. That's why we're like fat, ugly, and trashy.
And dumb.
Honestly.
Totally.
So I'm like actually in awe of all of their bodies. Like, how are so many girls have no cellulite? You know what I mean? Like, if there was a handful of our friends,
right,
one might not have cellulite.
Totally.
And it was God-given.
Yeah, and exactly.
Yeah. You know what I've noticed though? They don't like make them do like the debriefing in the morning anymore. At
all. And that would be nice. I wonder if there's just like not that camaraderie between all the girls. Like, are they just not showing it? But why aren't the producers like actually making them do it?
Yeah, like, why aren't they being like, okay, because if we were, I feel like we'd get more insight. Maybe they're already they do it kind of by the dressing room.
No, but you're right. We do need like the morning debriefs every single morning about the littlest details, because it is such an important aspect of the show. And we don't even know like what Jesse's thinking half the time. Like, now you can tell she's happy, but it would have been nice to get that like little by little, just like, things were good. We had a cuddle in bed last night. Like, those little things that make you feel like you're in the villa. That's so true. Because
they're not showing us what's happening at night. So it would be nice to know something.
Exactly.
And so, okay, so basically it was all of that. Like, even Uma was like, he's like, literally the only thing he needs to be saying is, I fucked up and I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. It's so easy. And then I guess him and her were having a chat on the daybed, and she was like, are you like a pimple popper like on other people?
I'm absolutely not even a pimple popper on myself. Like, I don't no.
Like, Uma wanting to do that on his back.
No,
did you see that
in the sun? It was just like,
I like don't get people who like to do that on other people. Like, if Mike like asked me to do it, I was like, out of pure desperation, I'm like, I physically cannot do it. Like, I honestly, like, I will like barf in my mouth. Like, I think that is the most disgusting thing ever. Popping someone else's pimples.
It's foul. Like, that is not my vibe. That is not my vibe. Mm-mm.
Yeah. But it seemed like she was like quick to forgive in that.
Yeah, like he told her what she wants to hear. Like, he was being cute for Uma and stuff, and he was apologizing but still making excuses for his actions. So like, that's not an apology. And he literally gave her the "I'm sorry that you feel that way" apology. Ladies,
right?
Like, we need some more standards for these men walking around over here with their chin straps. Like, Will's a cutie, but like enough is enough. You know what I mean? Like, he does.
Yeah.
Will was more guilty in my eyes because he was like leading on Lucy that he could bring her in. I've had a connection with you quicker than I did Uma. Like, those things are fighting words. Like, Sean was just like flirty idiot. You know, he was like, you're my priority. Yeah. Like, to me, that didn't mean anything. I don't know. I just felt like you could.
And I do think he meant that in the villa.
Thank you. I think he meant between her and Ruby.
Yeah.
You're my priority right now. Like, meaning there's two girls fighting for a spot in bed with Sean, which we never thought we'd see. But you have Jess
being like, she's your priority after Matilda. You have like Jess being like making it so much worse. Like, that was definitely about the two girls that he was juggling in Casa.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I had a thought that is now escaping my brain.
Something about Will like doing a half-ass apology, her forgiving him.
Yeah, Lucy was on After Sun. I didn't watch the full thing, but she was saying like, I do think he got scared and was just trying to please the public. Like, that's why I was like, it would make more sense if you just brought her back, because you clearly had a connection. Does he really like Uma? I don't know. A lot of people in our comments are like, they don't like each other. Like, he doesn't like her and she doesn't like him.
But but how do you think Uma doesn't like him?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, Uma likes him, guys. Like, for sure. I don't know a lot, but that I know. Like, Uma likes him. I don't know. I think Will likes Uma, but not enough. Do you know what I mean? Like, I actually genuinely think his head was turned, but he got scared. It's a really scary thing to do what Io did. Like, it is.
For sure.
And you do eat shit for like 2 full straight days. And honestly, Mimi was really relaxed and cool about it compared to how she could have reacted. Like, it could have been so much worse for Io, and he was still like shitting himself.
Yeah, it's really hard. And I feel like that's the only reason why Lucy was not in that villa, which sucks. Like, are they gonna like just DM on the outside? You know what I mean? Like, Will sketches me out. Like,
but that's the thing. Yeah.
And if this spoiler is true, then that's insane.
Yeah, exactly. Like, well, I have so many thoughts about that spoiler when it gets spoiled. Like, I can't wait to discuss.
I know. I don't want to be the one who did it, because then like we're already like walking on thin ice.
No, we're not even allowed to like change our minds anymore. So like,
we can't even be on our phones during the show. We need to get our shit together.
No, yeah, like we have to take notes. This is very serious.
But so then we had the 2 bombshells, and I gotta say, these guys were bombshells. Like, I fucking loved their energy.
Mm-hmm.
They're just happy to be there, and they came to get like on a mission to bombshell.
They came to
like
bombshell.
Them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but in like a way that wasn't like gross or turn off. Like, he was just like, I don't know. I really vibed with him, and like Uma definitely gave back to that guy Ruben.
Mm-hmm. I thought so too.
Like for real. Like, and if he ends up choosing her, it's like, I would not be surprised why. You literally, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I feel like Uma did this to like, in her own way, like get back at Will.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because she wants to forgive Will so bad, but she also wants to like save face a little bit, I think. So I think that's really what happened there. But also, while they were on the date, Jessie like kind of was on that date, but like took herself out of the date.
Yeah, it's so
that
funny.
Was so weird to see.
But to be honest, like, if you like Uma and you like Mimi, Jessie's the next person you go for. Like, it seems like weird to me.
Also, to be fair to Jessie, like, they were kind of only directing the conversation like to Uma and Mimi.
It's like, yeah.
So like, I
would have picked Grace or something.
Yeah. Grace.
Clearly, you're Grace's type.
Yeah, even like Grace, Jessie.
Jess.
No, like, oh yeah, the other Jess. That's with Io.
Jessica. Oh yeah, we have a Jessica, we have a Jessie, and we have a Jess.
So Jessica.
Yeah, true, exactly. But also maybe they saw like, they ended on a part where maybe they looked too strong or something, because now Grace and Emma had dumped their guys. Duh. Emma was never into Connor.
No, it was actually painful. I almost like had to walk out of the room. If it was not live, I would have skipped the part where Connor and her were talking, and he was like, I feel like I come in and say hi to you and you don't say hi to me. And she's like, yeah, I don't know. Like, she is so clearly not interested in you, brother. It is like so apparent. It was so awkward. Grace, like, I just can't figure Grace out. Like, she kind of does just talk about Joey to her man.
I'm like starting to freak out that this storyline is real.
I'm like really getting scared. I swear to you,
because
Demi,
it's like teeing it up, dude.
It really is. Like, honestly, for Joey to be like, I still care about you, we can still be friends. He like apologized to Grace for what they said after the film festival. And that scared me when they did the little smiles at the end. I'm like,
when she's like, we could be friends, and then they gave that weird bone chilling smile.
Bone chilling.
Like, you know something we don't know.
It was foreboding, and I was like, don't you two do it to us. Do not do that. Like, if they get back together, I fear we have to end production for this season. Like, I will be so upset.
That would be insane, dude.
No,
I actually feel like
that would be disgusting.
But they're not showing Joey and Jesse at all, dude.
No. Like, I saw them in the background, I think, once, like, talking together.
They're always together. They're always together. Why aren't we seeing anything? You shoved Grace and Joey in our effing faces for 3 or 4 episodes. Now Joey and Jesse clearly are getting along. They're literally always hugging. They're always kissing. They're always together. I want to know what that convo, like, what is happening, and why aren't you showing us? Like, do you not want us to get too attached to Jesse? Like, I'm scared, dude.
But they also aren't really showing Io, and no, they kind of are. Their convo was cute, and you can tell Io, like, this is Io. Like, he needed to be in this couple.
Yes, 100%,
without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, and a lot of people were like, they won't win because they don't have a lot of fans, but. I don't know. They are the most compatible couple to me.
100. Like, they're a couple who would date each other in the real world. I can't say that about anyone else on this show right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, exactly. I don't think Will and Uma are gonna talk at all after this.
No. Especially
like,
with on the Will's part, acted already.
I genuinely think Will's gonna, like, ghost her. Like, he'll breadcrumb her. He'll, like, lead her along, but he's not going to stop talking to all the girls he's going to be talking to.
Yeah, I feel like he'll pull, like, a Amber and Greg.
Yeah.
Where they, like, won, and then 2 weeks later, like, he never spoke to
each other again. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that would be her. She seems like she kind of is that girl, though.
Yeah.
Like, it happens to her a lot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Maybe she does it or not, but anyway, with the Grace and Joey thing, yeah, I'm very nervous about that. But let's stay hopeful.
So Grace and Emma ended it with their couples, and do you think they did that just because they were like, oh, 2 new boys are coming in, let's, like, make ourselves available?
No, I honestly feel like, but it was weird because, like, when Grace was talking to Blade, they were, like, holding hands
in the morning.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But and then Joey's like, I could tell that she was holding back on you. It's like, why are you piping in? Like, this is so weird. Do you know what I mean? Because he's even like, bro, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, I don't know. But Emma was never into Connor. I said that from the moment he tried to literally kiss her, attack her, and I got literally reamed for saying predatory, but, like, that shit was aggressive. I know, like, it's fucking insane. But that shit was aggressive. She did not want it. I've been waiting for her to drop this I'm not into you. Mm-hmm. Girl, it's like so obvious. It was obvious you just wanted to get in this villa, I guess, but to do nothing for the show, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Like, why did you wanted it this bad?
There's too many, like, randoms here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, honestly, yeah, there are too many randoms. Like, if we're
gonna get a dumping, why would, spoiler, it be the spoil? You know what I mean? Why not fucking all these randoms? Blade, fucking Emma. Like these weird wild cards that are like not here, but it's like, I guess it's good now because then the bombshells that come in like have a purpose. Like they have potential to like be something.
But here's the problem. It's that we don't have beds for these people. So like
I know.
We actually need to get rid of like, let's let the couples be the couples. At this point, it's week what? 5?
I think.
So
4.
it's like we're past halfway at this point, if not halfway. Like at this point, we need couples in and like not just random people. Like Connor needs to go. It hasn't worked for Connor. It's not going to work for Connor.
He needs
like
to
Connor's
go.
been on this show for far too long. Connor's got to go. Emma, I don't know. Like I guess she could stay, but like nothing's going to happen with her. I can predict it from right now. Emma's got to go. Blade, see you later. And then let everyone else here like kind of like do as they do. Like we need to root for a couple, but it's like there's so much lack of couple time. Like we're not seeing these couples in their couples.
Right.
That we can't root for one. So it's like I don't know if is it more boring when we see that or not? I don't know. I'm not a producer, but we need to get rid of some of these randoms that have absolutely nothing going on. And at this point, are they actually going to even build anything? Like this is when we need the bombshells that could they turn the head or not. But here's where I think when we have too many seasons of a show, like we're missing that factor because really what should have happened is, or the public needs to like go easier on these people. I don't know what it is, but Will should have brought Lucy home to the villa. And then we would be watching them. And then we would be watching Uma rebound with Ruben. You know what I mean? So that's what we need to be seeing. But these people are too scared to make those moves. Like so few people do that anymore that then we're in this situation now where it's just like we have a bunch of randoms and like nothing's going to happen, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But I think there's potential with Ruben. I could see Ruben and Grace because Ruben and Uma won't be a thing because she's obsessed with Will. And Mimi and Josh have potential, which I'm glad a guy came in for Mimi. So now she's not going home like with her tail between her legs. Like I'm liking this.
And like Mimi's not one I want to see go home. Like I want to see the people who have like no chance or like I don't care about you yet. You know what I mean? But Mimi's day one, she got dumped. Like I'm rooting for her to find someone. So I want Mimi to stay. But like Blade, I gotta get Blade off my screen. I don't know. He icks me out to the max.
Connor does that to me, dude.
Yeah. It's Connor's time. Like he was given more than enough time. Like Connor came in with Grace. No, not with Grace. Who did Connor come in with? But he was like right on Grace's tail of being a bombshell. Like he was like the bombshell after Grace and them.
I don't even remember Connor's entrance. Like,
no, he's so irrelevant. Like he has got to go, guys. He has got to go.
Yeah. So it's so weird. Why aren't they dumping people? You know?
Exactly. It is a little dump. After
I guess they did just dump Trey and Ellie, but they were so irrelevant.
But that's the thing. We have too many irrelevance.
Yes. Yeah. I guess we'll see tomorrow. Hopefully the spoiler will come to life so that we can talk about it.
Yeah, I have a feeling it will.
Now I'm like really worried about Joey, Grace, and Jesse. Because I really like Jesse. I really like Jesse as a girl and Joey.
I like Jesse and Joey together from like the little bits and bobs that we see.
Yeah.
But honestly, if Joey and Grace get together, everything was fake. And there's nothing that will convince me otherwise.
1000%.
And that would just like really disappoint me.
Like we ride at dawn, everybody.
Yeah, we will riot.
Oh my gosh. All right, I guess we'll see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you guys all for listening to Fire Pit Chat, your daily dose of all things Love Island. I'm your host, Demi, and this is Jasmine. We appreciate you listening. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. We're also available as a podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Be sure to leave us a 5-star review and share with your fellow island lover, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.